This is the recap for episode 58, the second death of Alfonso. The battle with Erdhask finishes. Alfonso is dead. Lou is carrying his corpse in her bag of holding, planning on using his brain for a new automaton. Nero and Kydarius age by 40 years because of the ghost, but with Gideon managed to gather the skeleton and place it to rest in the Warrens, gaining 3 more questions from Burrow Warden Jadger. As a freebie, Jadger advises the party will need a greater restoration spell to return Nero and Kydarius to their proper age. Gideon suggests Leon the Mage before taking off for the hot springs. Lou returns to her hotel room to begin brainstorming for Alfonso's new body. At Leon's, Nero and Kydarius are restored, and Kydarius is offered an apprenticeship to the cane-wielding Leon. Nero learns of Alfonso's death and Lou's intentions and rushes to stop her. She believes that Alfonso wouldn't want to be dead, whereas Nero believes that Alfonso wouldn't want to be brought back. With an offhand remark from Lou implying Nero was responsible for Alfonso's death, Nero leaves. Kydarius questions if Leon could return Alfonso to life, and Leon states that it's tricky, but possible. Kydarius presents this information to Lou, offering his own brain and body as collateral for Alfonso's. Lou warily agrees, afraid of the magic failing and spoiling her chance to save him, but recognizing its success would be the best case for the whole party. With a newly washed Gideon, the party heads off towards Leon to learn what must be done to save their dear party member. And that is where we will pick up today. So welcome everybody back to Blingdenstone. This is going to be Blingdenstone Part 7. Or episode 59. 10 episodes away from the fun, sexy episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The anime filler episode.
Just one long episode of Gideon going for 3 hours. Anyway.
Well, he's not pure hearted for the spirit bomb, so
Uh-oh. So you
anyone
guys
in our
make
party.
it back to Leon. Leon is again in his house, sitting on his couch, smoking a pipe, listening to the latest basketball scores on his speaking stone as loud as humanly possible, which certainly doesn't come from experience with my grandfather, but here we are.
Okay, Leon, I believe we have everybody here, and we're all ready. This is the dead guy. Alfonso meets Leon. Leon, Alfonso.
None of you look very dead to me.
Wait, what? Did we forget Alfonso?
I'm assuming it's probably still in Lou's bag.
Oh, you have that bag. I am an idiot.
Fun to see though. And Lou is going to open the bag and just kind of shimmy the bag down so that just the head's popping out.
That one looks dead. Looks like it's been dead for a little bit.
Nope. Once it's in the bag of the holding, it's totally fine. It's only been dead for approximately 5 minutes.
True. That is true.
It was dead for 5 minutes an hour ago. I don't know how long we were doing all our other things.
Okay.
Not a day.
So, come with me. Let me explain to you how this works. He says, but actually, you know what? We could talk about it here in the living room where it's a little bit more comfortable. Please come in, take a seat. Have any of you been a part of a true resurrection spell before?
Nope.
Okay. So,
I just usually bring back the corpses, you know.
Understandable, it's a lot easier. And they're easier to control, but if you were wanting to bring your friend back from the dead fully, then it's going to require a little bit more work. Now, this isn't something that I alone can do by myself. I'm going to need your help. I will guide the ritual if I have the components I need. I will guide it. I will require at least 2 of you to help me with the ritual. Your time helping me in the ritual is not going to be continuous, but it will be necessary at specific points in the ritual. 2 to 3 of you. 3 would work better. The more people involved, the easier it is to complete the ritual. Are we following so far?
So far.
Yep.
What you do in the ritual is one of 4 things. And you can choose who does what in the ritual. 1 is a test of constitution. 1 is a test of strength. 1 is a test of wisdom. And 1 is a test of intelligence.
Dodging around my good stats, I see. Well, I'm good at con, I guess. But Nero cares more, so.
So each of you will need to complete a single part of that, or if only 2 of you end up helping me, then you 2 will need to do 2 parts. Whatever you decide, I will let you decide. Essentially, from a DM perspective, each of you is going to have to make a saving throw in that specific skill. I'll explain more about exactly what's happening that you have to complete that skill, but if you want advantage on it, got to paint me a picture. Explain to me how you're making this happen in the moment. And then you could get advantage. Now, if everything goes as planned, we have all of the components, the ritual is uninterrupted, everybody does their part when they need to do their part, then it is up to the spirit of your friend on whether or not he comes back or not. Of course, I assume you've already spoken with him and he is willing.
Like, Gideon's just glaring at Lou. Like,
Yes.
Not currently.
He would not like to be dead.
Some people,
can
once
speak with
they
him if
die
you
and they meet their families in the afterlife, it's very hard to bring them back.
Oh no.
So have you asked him? I am not going to waste the 25,000 gold we need for this on somebody who isn't willing.
yeah, it would have been nice if, I don't know, someone who could talk to the dead, talk to him before he got shoved into a bag of holding. But, you know, like.
Gideon, how about you quit it with the snark and just talk to him?
I mean,
Oh,
can we be
how about
no.
you talk to him?
I mean, let's be honest. I was afraid you were gonna suck out his juices.
No, he's a halfling. They don't have nothing. God.
Yeah, and you seem like an alcoholic to me.
I mean, I would, but like, I can't get drunk when freshly juiced. You know, doesn't work. Heels and all.
I had 6 seconds. I wanted to keep him fresh, and I didn't want you to take his head off. Sue me. We're here, aren't we?
So I'll just get a boop. Good old what's his face on the head, since that's the only thing peering out, I guess. Let me pull up for my good old magic surge.
Great, I forgot to
gonna be the
open up
nat
roll
one.
20. Of all the things I
Yeah,
did.
that's why I'm stalling right now. I didn't open it up.
All right, it's up.
I
Oh,
almost
fine.
got my character sheet. Okay.
I should
Magic
probably also
surge.
put you in the place where you are.
Maybe. There we go.
Do-do-do-do.
All right.
Off to a good start.
What are you asking him?
Yeah, what are you asking?
Hey, do you want us to revive you, man?
Wait a minute. I'm dead?
Oh yeah, you're dead.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, Nero accidentally done it, unfortunately.
Well, tell my liege that I forgive him.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I would.
he forgives you for killing him. By the way, Nero.
Nero hasn't said anything this whole trip over here yet, so he's just standing off kind of to the side a little bit.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I would want to be reanimated. Wait. Is this like your kind of reanimation?
No, we're doing true resurrection. That's not my thing.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, I would much appreciate being brought back to life. I feel
All right.
though I have other things that I need to be that need to be completed.
Out of curiosity, what do you think that is?
It's not really much of your business.
I guess not.
My
I mean, neither is true
ultimate-
resurrection, but
my
you know
ultimate
what? These guys
duty-
like you, so
my ultimate duty is to serve my liege, of course.
anyway. Well, that's all I needed. Enjoy your sleep. We'll give it the old college try.
Sounds good.
Good night. No, it's in the spell.
In your head, you hear obnoxiously loud snoring.
Oh, of course.
Okay, so what did he say?
Oh, he said yeah, and like I said, he forgave Nero for killing him.
Okay, good. Next up on our list of things that need to be done, we need holy water, which I have. We don't need to worry about that one. But we do need diamonds. Not just any diamonds, we need at least 25,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Man, if only you needed like 25,000 gold of other gems that aren't diamonds.
We
Not
I require the diamonds for the spell itself. It destroys the things in the spell. A child. We require a child.
Nero says, "What else do you need?"
Other than that, nothing. That'll be everything that we would need to complete the spell. Of course, once the ritual begins, then we talk about those other things, but those will come up later on.
Nero's gonna like walk like past the group a little bit. Is there like just like an end table nearby or something like that? Just to clear up
yeah.
the spot.
You can pull up on Roll20 for sure. There's all kinds of tables and things around you.
Hey, look, wait, where am I?
To the left of the map.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the barrow place. Okay, cool. He's gonna walk over to one of the tables and then start whispering. He's gonna use his second wish and wish for 25,000 worth of diamonds.
Okay. Wish is a spell. So you just have to roll the magic.
Oh no.
Wish is one of those where like the chances of it failing are only if the magic surge table literally says it doesn't come to pass. All right. A soft rumbling occurs. You would almost think there was a rock fall in some distance away, but suddenly the table begins to shake, and then diamonds just arise from the wood on the table and form all together into one incredibly large cut diamond.
Well, now I know why you never had a money problem. You can just make diamonds.
What? No, I can't do that. Silly.
I literally just watched you do that.
No, look, there's a diamond.
Right. That you just made.
Good.
Uh,
I'm
what-
glad that everybody is here together. Let's clear the space. Clear the space. He will help move around a couple of tables. He will ask his granddaughter to close the door, which is almost never done in a Swerfneblin house. But the door must be closed. Everybody stands around in a circle with the diamond in the center and the holy water in Leon's hand. Okay. It's been a while. Please bear with me. He closes his eyes. His granddaughter walks around and lights candles to give you a little bit of light in this area because the door's closed and most people are not used to this. All right. With his eyes closed, he reaches out his hands and he pours the holy water over the diamond. And he reaches out his hands toward Kydarius and Gideon, as in to hold hands into a circle.
There's a little pause. I'm like, what? You know, grab Kydarius' hand.
This
They're
shouldn't
very soft.
feel too odd because you know that in rituals this is relatively common. But before we go any further, who would like to be a part of the ritual or who would like to sit out?
Part.
I mean, Kydarius has to be strength, right?
Oh yeah.
I hope so.
Like, because that is not my strength.
Strength, constitution, wisdom, intelligence.
Gideon would be standing there unless asked otherwise. So that'd be up to the party.
For wisdom, Kydarius has a +3.
For specifically saving throws, I
Yeah.
have a +6.
+6.
I'm-
Okay.
+8.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wisdom or what?
Wisdom.
What about intelligence, everyone?
No, absolutely not.
that's
Minus
that's a
one?
nobody. Just no one.
All right. Well, when the time comes, I guess. He says under his breath, and he speaks in deep speech. Speaks in deep speech. Does anybody understand deep speech?
No, not that one.
Do
Primordial.
I know deep speech. I do know deep speech.
All right. The party hears Invoco regnum mortuorum, amicum nostrum appello, rede sangueum suum. And this gets repeated over and over and over again. Gideon, you recognize this as deep speech, and he is saying over and over again, I call upon the realm of the dead. I call upon our friend, return his blood. He then, after he says it a couple of times and the lights kind of flicker with the wind of this magic that's coming around, he looks over to Lou and says, bring me the body.
Lou like carries over the bag of holding with the head still sticking out. Like,
Set,
where do you want?
set him on the
Yeah.
ground.
She
Prone.
does, and like shimmies the bag backwards so the body's coming out. Like she, it takes more than two hands, and no one stepped up to help her. So she's kind
Oh, Kairos will grab his head and kind of gently pull it.
thank you, Kairos.
Place him prone in the center of the circle and place the diamond on his back.
We do that.
All right, now join back in the circle. Our first test must be done. Whoever wants to step forward for the test of intelligence, please step forward. I would ask that whoever does this is the one who knows our friend the best.
Lou will look at Nero.
Without Nero stepping, I'm gonna give him a little push, and wait. Let me make sure I have that correctly. Okay, good. I will use enhance ability on him for the which one is it? I think it's Fox Cunning. Fox Cunning, which will give him it will give him advantage on intelligence saves, on intelligence checks.
Okay.
You said
Roll your-
Nero was
Roll your magic. surge, please.
thinking about it. Oh yeah, magic surge.
Oh,
Nero was thinking. He was like, "Should I?" And then he gets pushed by Gideon.
Close the circle, everyone. Nero, please speak into your friend's ear what you know of him. Bring his memories back. So you have advantage on the throw already because of Gideon's help. You can go ahead and roll that, or if you want to role play it just a little bit.
just a little bit. I'm not gonna go into a long thing here, but he's gonna whisper over to him and say, "You are a valiant knight. You're a faithful companion. You're a loving father and a gracious husband."
Okay. 11. That's the roll. You, Nero, what's your passive perception? It's relatively decent.
12.
12. Okay. You notice something changed. Alfonso himself didn't move. And at first you thought, well, maybe it's just a flicker of the light, but no, because it kept happening, and it happened against what you thought. His shadow moved separately from the shadows in the rest of the room, just for a moment. He then Leon looks at you and says, "Please rejoin the circle." As you rejoin, you feel a burst of energy, just this magical energy surge through you and the rest of the party. You guys feel it all at once as well. It's almost like you broke through a wall that was being held up. And as that wall comes down, Nero, you see that shadow slowly pool out from under Alfonso. Does anybody speak Celestial?
Speak the opposite of that.
Sorry, I didn't hear that last part. What's happening?
Celestial.
Celestial.
Oh no, I don't know that.
In a deep rumbling, almost the sound of the earth moving itself, you hear words speak. You look up and you look at Leon. Leon is steeling himself, but he is scared. Go ahead and let's roll initiative.
I'm not
Um,
prepared for this.
Oh, wait,
Wow.
you did it. That's
do it all myself.
right. Yeah.
An actually important question for me. How long were we out of? How long between the previous combat and this? I.e., Lou and Gideon both did not do strenuous stuff. Do they get a short rest, or are we just going from where we were?
You'd get a short rest.
I was like, I chilled in the spa.
In fact,
I would hope
take
so.
that back. I take that back. I'd have to. I'm gonna have to go back and listen through.
Short rest heard.
All right, so we
I'm a warlock. It's fine.
put in all of our turns. Initiative, initiative.
Bro,
Initiative.
even when you roll, it's my rolls are garbage.
And I'll put this out here. Give him a turn. And initiative. Okay. And
Wait, if I got a 4, you roll a 1 from it. You would have to if it's a whatever. It's fine.
let me look.
Wow. That is impressive.
Yeah, because I would have a plus
Yeah.
3 to it.
You have a
So-
plus, you have a plus 3.16 specifically, and so yes, I rolled a nat 1 on you, and then I rolled a nat 20 on Lou and Leon.
It tracks. I don't even have arguments anymore.
Sorry. Anyway, first up is Lou. Lou, in the middle of your in the middle of the circle, you see Alfonso's body kind of shake and groan as this pool of shadow reaches up and swallows him and grows into, like, slowly rises out of the ground into a hooded figure with a scythe. He looks at each of you individually, slowly breathing like a heavy breath. And he says, he repeats himself, this time in common. Who
Don't know that.
calls upon the realm of the dead?
Extraction Team 4.
Leon has not stopped chanting. Lou, what do you want to do?
He's just risen and says, "Who calls upon?"
Yep.
Yeah, Lou's gonna mirror Nero and just like puff out her chest a little bit and be like, "Extraction Team 4, we're taking Alphonse back." She's not gonna attack because she hasn't been attacked.
You let him die, and now you rescind what you've already done.
Yes.
So you're calling death a mistake.
No, just ill-timed.
Mm. He is going to raise his scythe and point it toward you and say, "It is a life for a life."
Hey, we got what's your face with this, right?
Lou
Eldest.
definitely like has that huge moment of hesitation and then like glances back at Crawdiddly.
Crediddly in the circle holding claws.
Oh, I feel bad.
Um,
Good.
it is Leon's turn. Leon, he talks to you. What to describe the scene? What you see is this monster in front of you in the center of the circle. You can only see it by the candlelight of what's been lit around the area. Otherwise, the room is dark. So it's just shadows flickering everywhere just by candlelight. You hear this loud buzzing noise, which you're used to hearing with any kind of like intense magical energy kind of in your head. You kind of hear this buzzing noise, but you also hear this just rushing wind throughout this area. There's nothing getting blown around like you'd be in a windstorm, but that's just the sound you hear. And it seems to be emanating from this person in the center. You smell this smoke filling the room, as well as this rancid, sickly, sweet odor of death that seems to be also emanating from this person. Leon, yelling over all of this, says, "Hold your places. We need at least 3 people in the circle, or the spell will fail." So 3 people need to stay in this circle, holding hands together, or the spell it will fail. But it's time for our next test. The next test is going to be of wisdom. Lou, you're taking that test? Okay. So, rules continued for this. 3 people need to stay in the circle. The 2 others, Leon being one of those people, the 2 others can either stay in the circle or can do whatever else they need to do. Whoever's doing the challenge needs to be in that circle. Does that all make sense? Everybody else, whatever they decide to do, they can do. So that is going to be Leon's turn. The next is the Spectre. The Spectre, having spoken with Lou, is going to it's going to reach out and kind of not stroke your cheek, but kind of like reach out and just like grab the side of your head. And is going to cast Death Touch, which is not really a cast, it's an action, but it's a melee spell attack. So he is going to roll for chaos 14. All right, so he passes, and it is a spell attack. So now he will roll to attack. It's a 10. Does a 10 hit?
Who attack?
Lou.
Does
Okay.
not.
Okay. Oh, it's charisma. Do I need anything? Okay, no, we're good. He rolled hella low. So he's gonna try and do that. It doesn't work. He is then going to. That's all he can do on his turn. Nero, it is now your turn. You just watch the Spectre speak with Lou and then reach out and try and pass some necrotic energy into her, which Lou doesn't seem to be very much affected by it. Are you going to stay in the circle or are you going to break loose?
He's contemplating because he got him for strength, and then one of us for con, and then
You'll be able to change whichever you do on the next turn.
Yeah.
So if you break loose now and you want to get back into the circle on the next turn.
Oh, we can. We just have to have 3 for the round. Okay. In that case, he is going to look at the Spectre. Let me roll the magic surge. And then say, burn.
Okay.
It'll need to make a dexterity saving throw or get burned. DC 17.
All right.
The 10.
You said what spell? What is it? Constitution?
A dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
DC 17.
Okay. We rolled a 12 on the die plus, what's our plus on that? 5, 17.
So then that's half damage.
Okay.
8d6.
8d6.
2, 2. And, oops, not d8. Sorry, d6. Boom. And then that 1 becomes a 2, so that's 26.
Halved is 13.
Yes, and he is within 10 feet. So
Yep.
that's an additional, what was it, 14?
No. He doesn't get half on your attacks. Because he doesn't, well, I don't know, how would that work? He doesn't have resistance to your fire attacks.
He did the save.
Would
That's
still,
why he got half
yeah, he would
damage.
still pass the save, and that's why you get half. Yes.
That's why, yeah.
If he's resistant,
Um,
Nero would be like, so?
He does take an additional 8 fire damage. For standing close when I cast a spell.
Nobody else takes damage. It's not a kind of all. It's
Not that one. That one, the idea is that it sets them on fire, but he passed the save, so he's not continuously taking fire.
okay.
But that's all for my turn.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
So currently our circle involves Lou and Leon and Nero. Are you staying in the circle?
For now, yeah.
And then Kai Darius, you are up.
Okay, so everybody except for Lou is still in the circle.
As of this moment, yes.
Lou's in it.
Oh, Lou is in it.
Yes.
Perfect. Everyone is in the circle. Okay.
Yeah.
Kai Darius will hit the specter. Yeah. So we're gonna do that first. Okay, that is a lot to hit. 26.
That will hit. Yes, it will hit.
The specter needs to make a where is it? Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Okay.
Key point to do.
Uh, yeah, he passes.
Okay, that is not once per turn, so I can do that again on my next attack. So
You can, because Monk's OP.
I don't feel that way all
Also
the
my
time.
favorite class.
Was it?
Did he take that 10 magic damage?
Oh yes.
And then he'll take 6 more?
Yep, and he needs another Constitution saving throw. That's another key point.
16. And Constitution saving throw. So 21.
21.
Yep.
It's plus. Okay. Another key point. Flurry of blows. Another Constitution saving throw if this hits. Is a 14.
No, 14 does not hit.
Okay, we'll do one more time for my last attack.
No, 16 does not hit.
Really?
Okay. He's gonna spend a key point to. Oh gosh. To focused aim. He'll spend 2 key points to bring it up to a 20.
A 20 does hit.
And then one more key point.
For another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. He is stunned until the end of my next turn.
What if you had a plus 16?
Plus 7 in that last roll. And
Yep, he's not immune from being stunned. Okay.
that was every. That's also quite a bit of damage.
That's quite a bit of damage, yeah. You are because you've done so much, you were not able to actually keep yourself in the circle because you've been punching and kicking.
Okay.
Currently in the circle, but you can go into the circle on your next turn.
Okay.
Gideon, what you doing?
To trap or to attack? To trap or to attack?
Of course, you will have advantage if you attack.
That is true. I can still get a nat 1 on advantage again. That'd be cool.
Also very possible.
Yeah, let's I'll go ahead and attack this thing. Oh. All right. I need this. No, not that. This. Now let me see if I get. I meant to do advantage. I'm gonna see if I get a crit by some miracle. Oh, okay, I'm gonna crit by some miracle. I'm also gonna add a few things to that now. I'm gonna add my Eldritch Smite because I can do that on attack roll.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot to do advantage. Let me roll again. By some miracle, I get a crit. Plus an extra 51 damage on that one hit.
Okay.
Now he gets hit again. Now I'm gonna do my second swing. Let me add advantage this time. There we go. Which I need great perfection.
Your first attack didn't. Well, the 15 doesn't hit.
I forgot to roll with advantage because he was stunned.
Oh, I see
so
what
it
you're
was,
saying.
right. So, and I need this one, and
That does
okay.
hit. So 18 more damage. Okay.
And I sort of started with this, but I'll go ahead and then put my Hex Curse on him.
Okay. Can you curse a celestial? I mean, I guess you can.
Nothing says you can't curse. I'm like, well, unless it's literally immune to cursing. But I don't think it is.
It's not. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I actually will get out of said circle.
Okay.
And get in front of Lou and the Spectre, if possible. Try to squeeze in between.
Okay.
I guess I could. Sorry, I haven't even looked at the map. I guess I could see actually move whatnot.
I moved you.
Okay, sweet.
All right. We are back at the top of the round. He is stunned until the end of your turn. Is that correct?
Yes, until the end of my turn.
Okay.
My next.
Lou, your turn must consist of the challenge. So the first challenge was completed by Nero. We got a 12 on our intelligence. You are now doing wisdom. Leon yells at you and says, remember back to the differences between life and death. Reach forward in your mind and in the weave and pull at the strings in Alfonso's mind of life.
Lou is going to let out kind of a cackle, like a little bit sinister, and just be like, I toe the line between life and death. I create those who were dead and give them life. I've had many a brush before, and I will have many again.
Hey.
Boom.
A burst of light leaves your hand, Lou, or leaves both of your hands as you're in the circle, and pierces through this specter, revealing Alfonso's body once again. And you can see for a moment what looks like his eyes lock onto yours. For a split second, you could have sworn you saw Alfonso move his eyes and look at you. And then the specter envelops his body once again. Leon then turns to the rest of the party, yelling over this ever increasing rushing wind. We need all the strength we can get. Our next what's it called? Contest, I guess, is with strength. Whoever is doing strength, just this next turn, you need to be back in the circle, holding hands, and your turn will be that test. The specter is stunned. So I don't think there's really anything it can do. It can't do any legendary actions, can't do any attacks. The most it can do is telepathically communicate with all of you and say, remember that toiling in the realm of the dead leaves a permanent mark on your soul.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
And that is Hero's turn.
You got 1, 2, 3. No.
What's
Nero
step
is going
two?
to. He's going to look back at the specter and say, "I said, burn." Since he is stunned, he automatically fails dexterity.
Yes, he
Gross.
does.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco.
Let's see. Magic Surge. Damage. Those twos become 1, so that's 29 fire damage and an additional 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And he is set on a fire, so that at the end of his next turn, he can roll again to not be on fire.
Okay. Kaidarius, it is your turn.
Tiberius is gonna back up back into the circle and do that strength.
All right. Leon turns to you and says, the spirit is rising back to the surface, away from the realm of the dead. Reach forth and grab it and pull it through the rest of the way.
As Kaidarius will do that, he'll also mutter in Draconic under his breath a quick prayer to the obsidian dragon and begin regaling the all that he's seen of Alfonso and his strength and his how he rushes headlong into battle, always there to protect his friends. That is true strength. And he's like go on and really embellish the life that he's seen of Alfonso to the obsidian dragon in hopes for aid.
Okay. You can roll with advantage.
Yeah, boy.
Ah, heck yeah. The dirty.
All right. Dirty 20. You reach forth, completely disregarding the specter. You reach into the center of it. You feel Alfonso's hand, and you feel for a moment Alfonso's hand grab you back. And with all of the strength and all the wind blowing around you, you pull Alfonso's body out of the specter. That is going to be Gideon's turn, but it is the end of Kydarius's turn, and therefore the Reaper is going to do a legendary action.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Everyone.
This poison by chance, does it?
It
I will lucky that.
Does not. Got it.
Yes. Okay.
all right. Kydarius passes. No, let me take that back. Do you pass? Kydarius fails.
Okay.
Who fails? Gideon passes.
I was like, I sure hope so with the 28.
Hero passes.
Whew.
The
con buddies over here.
So let me roll the damage. Everybody takes, if you passed, you take half. 15 of cold damage plus
my weakness. Just kidding.
18 of necrotic damage.
My other weakness.
It pushes everyone back 5 feet.
Including Nero and I?
So Nero and Gideon stay. But Nero, you are apart from Leon and Gideon right now. Like you're holding hands with Gideon and you're holding hands with Leon, essentially. Or holding hands with Kydarius.
Oh, okay. I was confused there for a second.
Everyone else is going to get blown back 5 feet. I'll do that now. Which means that the circle is broken unless you guys can make a dexterity saving throw to keep it together. So it's going to be a combined between Gideon and Nero to keep it together. And you need to roll a combined greater than 18. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh no.
All good, brother. We got this.
Hey. Dude, I was ready. I was like, I will try again with a lucky. I had that as a back sleeve too.
Okay.
Just
The
barely
specter goes to blow everybody back, and Nero, in a flash, just bursts himself forward with a flash of flame behind him and grabs onto Leon's hand, and the circle stays intact. Lou, you've been pushed back. You've been hurt. What would you like to do now?
I don't know.
You should have had your crossbow and your mouth ready to shoot as you're holding hands.
That's the
Hey,
thing.
Alfonso would have done it.
And there's a part of Lou that definitely goes, if I shoot the crossbow into the specter, it's not gonna go well. It's death incarnate.
Right, and I'm directly in your line of sight too, because I was protecting you.
No, Lou's not gonna do that. I mean, we're literally in a circle. It seems like a really piss poor idea. All Lou is going to do, actually, sorry, 18, 15. Oh, damn. I'm hurting a lot harder than I thought it was. 70 minus 15. Lou is going to cast. How much does a greater restoration heal for?
Greater restoration.
Restoration.
Wasn't that what Gideon bought for everyone?
Oh, this.
Oh, that was
Sorry, greater
essentially-
healing. Sorry, healing.
I want to say it was 8d8.
8D. I have 8D4.
8d4 plus 8. There we go.
Yeah, cost a little chunk of change.
Yeah, that was superior heat. Superior healing potion is what you got. Yep.
Yeah, I could use it. Okay, so sorry, 8d4 plus 8.
Yep.
What are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Oh,
ones?
ooh, loaded. But you got a 4 in there.
I mean, it was my potion. I should roll it, right?
I mean, that's
After
what
you-
your roll would look like. That's the
Yeah.
potion you gave me.
I
You
thought
poisoned the
you did
potion.
roll that one.
Okay,
Just
um,
out of curiosity, how much was it? 1, 2, 3,
8d4
6,
plus 8.
8.
Somehow his plus 8 would also be a 1.
and then Lou's gonna try to get back in the circle, not feeling a whole lot better than she did 2 seconds ago, and wasting a big chunk of change.
Oh, whatever. It's just still better. Whatever.
Oh.
Well, that's not with
my
the plus 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that's
right.
not with the plus 8. That's
Oh,
right.
okay. I was like, wait, how is that literally possible?
I know. I laughed and then I was like, wait a second. How?
It makes me feel a little bit better. Okay.
Okay. Like even somehow he rolled better, but he was still worse.
That's why I'm like, what?
All right. And then Lou's going to try and get back in on this circle. Okay. Leon is then going to yell over once more, looking quite winded.
So I do think my turn was skipped because he did his legendary action when he got stunned.
Yeah,
Yes, you're right.
that's
It is Gideon's
That was a legendary. Yeah.
Apologize.
Oh, good. I'm gonna
Thank
give
you.
him some good old slaps. I was thinking, I was like, man, I was planning my turn. Why was I so? I'm like, wait, it was my. That's why. Like, let's see here. Not advantage. Turn that off. And then he is cursed. Let's put that on there. So I'm gonna change this for the rare thing if I get a 19. Okay. There we go. Bam. And I got it. I hit a 19 with the rare chance I get a 19. It's 19.
Mhm.
Then I will use. Well, that puts me with 1 slot left if I do that. That's fine. It's gonna get another Eldritch Crit attached to it. So 17 plus 10 plus 12 plus 9 plus 11 plus 46.
All right.
Assuming it's still chilling.
It's still chilling.
All right. Now something less impressive. I still get smacked again. For the rare chance I crits, and for the rare chance I get 19. 19.
That's
I
a
know my new
catchphrase.
saying now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
I know
catchphrase.
my new catchphrase. And for the rare chance I do it back to back. So I gotta move that to a 19. Oh, okay, dirty 20 at least.
Only 20.
And then, but wait, there's more. He'll take 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
And let's see. Slightly, well, I can't get directly in between Lou and the Spectre, so I'm just gonna move to this position,
Okay.
and then I'll end my turn.
All righty. It is the Spectre's turn. It is severely hurt. 'But as a last ditch, it is going to look at you. It's going to look at everybody, and then he's going to focus on Gideon and say,
Why?
"A life for a life." He rolled his magic surge and passed. He casts Circle of Death. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
More than life, my guy.
Yeah.
I feel like we should all get advantage because we're very well acquainted with Circle of Death and dodging it.
I think the funniest is going to be if the one person who always casts Circle of Death fails.
I have failed using it on myself once. Where? Oh, sorry, I had my thing scrolled up. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Ooh.
Tiberius, you are the only one who fails. Sorry, buddy. It's going to be
With an 18, yeesh.
8d6 damage.
Okay. What's the average of 86? Does anybody know?
Some.
The average 86, probably like around 20 some, maybe 30.
You take 31 damage. Everyone else takes 16. Necrotic.
What happens if you get killed by a circle of death?
Nothing in particular.
Nothing. You would just go down. It's
Okay.
not like in. Now, it's not like a finger of death, so you're fine.
We're good. We're good. I'm just dead. We're fine.
That's don't worry about it.
Yeah. We're just resurrect me after you get done with Alfonso. It'll be fine.
Nero,
Mhm.
is your turn. Whoever's doing the Constitution needs to remember that they are doing the Constitution.
Right, correct. Would I be correct in understanding that the strength test was actually next?
Kaidarius did the strength test. He pulled.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This one is the
That's fine.
Constitution.
So then I just need to be in position for that. All right. First of all,
That would
as
be
a
your
note,
turn.
at the end of yes. As a note, at the end of the Spectre's turn, he needs to make another dex save
Of course.
for the flames. Which is DC 17. Oh, wait, no, pluses.
He got a 16,
Hey.
so just barely.
So he is still on fire and gets this damage. Oops, no, not +9. And gets a little more fire damage.
Okay. Nero, how do you want to do this?
You stole my glory.
So then as the circle of death is going off and like blasting and everyone's like bracing against all this necrotic energy, and then I look down to see that Tiberius fall to the ground. Now I'm gonna look back to him and like, you little he's withering away.
Burning into ash. I like that also. I'm also picturing that like the circle of death hits everybody as like this big wave. Kaidarius goes down, and Alfonso's body just like weakened at Bernie's, like flails up into the air and splats on the ground somewhere next to him.
Well, Gideon being so familiar with specters and Circle of Death, knowing the specter's dead and Kaderis probably isn't feeling too good. I'm gonna immediately go to him with my healer's kit. And should stabilize.
Lou,
Unless
are you still up, Lou?
Yes.
Okay. Lou, Nero, and Leon are currently in the circle. I mean, you're in it too, Gideon, If you want to break that and leave it just with the 3 of them, you can.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Without a doubt in my mind.
As
Prison
soon as
buddy.
it happened, I see Gideon just like, sweet. Just turn him.
Um,
Okay.
I will first off, I will remind you that it is Kydarius's turn first. So Kydarius, you need to roll a death saving throw.
Sounds good.
Second of all, Nero, are you wanting to do the Constitution test, or do you want to leave that for Gideon? Those are the only 2 people. Well, or Lou, I guess, could do it.
Or
does it take an
Caster-
action to do the?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you do a on this?
How do you what?
I guess
Whisper
this
roll.
roll.
Did you lower your HP all the way? I think once you do that, then it at your health bar it says.
Whisper roll. Submit.
Oh, you mean on? Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yes. If I see Gideon go in that direction, I'll stay for the contest. Yeah.
Okay.
Contest.
So Kydarius did his roll. Gideon, you are walking over to him.
No, I'm sprinting over to him.
Sprinting 5 feet.
How much health does Crawdiddly have?
Oh,
Oh, so he like dead.
Lou's gonna break the circle around the crowd.
Either way, Gideon doesn't give 2 poops about it. So
That depends. How much damage has he taken?
You know what? Very quickly, give me 2 Constitution saving throws on him. If he passes 1, he'll stay alive. He passed 1.
was what a crit.
No, just on the second one, it was a 20. He had to match or beat a 20.
Ooh.
Oh, so I cut it that close.
Yeah. The first one I figured was only going to have to be a nat 20 because he had to beat a 23 on that one. Match or beat a 23. But okay, so Gideon, you run over. What are you doing?
I'll do my healer's kick to stabilize him, which takes nothing. It's an automatic stabilize.
Sure.
And I never undid the 1 charge I ever used in a healer's kit ever from last time I used a healing kit on Kydarius. So yeah. So I have it marked already.
Okay.
And then if I don't see making sure nothing else pops up, I won't use whatchamacallit to do 2 actions. I'm assuming I don't see any crazy danger happening.
No, you don't.
Okay.
All you see is I don't have a little map on. I don't have a character for him right at the moment, but this is where Alfonso's body is.
Okay, so I'll gonna spend whatever time I can to attempt to wake Kydarius and lift him when he does.
Okay. Lou, do you want to do the Constitution test? You don't know. Lou doesn't know whether or not Nero is going to do it or not.
Did we? You took my soda. Sorry. Did we?
I apologize. I didn't mean to take your soda.
My soda.
I thought it was in character. Me and Nero talked
about to say-
about it.
We didn't we talk in character where he's like, okay, we need to do a test of strength and a test of this and a test of that. And like they were being like, you got a better you got a better. I don't know. That's weirdly meta, but I felt like we were in character.
I was gonna say I assumed we did talk meta though, so however you want to rule it. Because we were like +9, +10. Like so we meted that part for sure.
No.
I envisionized that our characters talking.
All I say is that we're standing in a circle, holding hands.
I mean, GM's call on that one. If that's too meta, she'll roll the Constitution. If it's not, I think she was like, we're all like, okay, wait, who's the wisest? And it was like, well, it's definitely me. Who's the
Well.
strongest? Oh, that's Kydarius, no brainer. Okay, well, who's most constitutional? And Nero
Yeah, what I'm
getting
saying
into
is
fighting.
we're all kind of standing there, so
Yeah,
even
no,
if we
that's
didn't
fine.
say it, you can look at each other and say something.
If you'd like to hold
Oh,
on,
yeah, true. You guys are standing right there.
wait, we're right there.
me and Kydarius are the only ones that's like out of the circle, and even so, I'm right there.
no, that's fine. If you want to just hold your place in the circle this turn, that's perfectly fine.
I mean, yeah, I'm going off of Lou was not intending on taking that test. She already passed her test. She ain't trying again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, matter or not, I've done my part.
All right. Leon turns to Nero and says, "It's time for the final test of Constitution. Please, someone bring the body closer." It's
Um,
gonna.
I guess if they can't break circle, I would do that.
Okay, you would have to. It'd be the only way. Well, Crawdiddly, I guess could. Crawdiddly slowly drags the body over, and plops him down at Nero's feet. Nero, look at your friend. What the Spectre said was true. A life for a life. But we've learned to cheat the system. We've weakened the bond between life and death. Reach out, touch him, and roll your Constitution saving throw.
Man, Leon be talking meta.
Shit. All right. Yeah, I was gonna reach out and put my hand on his forehead, and then I was gonna save it to him. I am the herald of the Phoenix. The Phoenix stands for not only fire but rebirth.
Alrighty. Advantage.
Score. Oh no, not 2d20.
I like how the one advantage we didn't get, I forced it to happen. Like, hey,
22. All
Nice.
right. Nero, you feel this burst of just burning inside of you as this power, almost like this aching, lightning like pain, shoots through your hand directly into Alfonso. And Alfonso Nero, you take 22 psychic damage. And Alfonso gains 22 health. Oh, man. The
Hey, buddy.
wind dies down, the lights stop flickering, and everything stays calm as Leon just kind of slumps over in exhaustion. Ugh. You guys should not
Yeah.
die. It's not fun.
Hey, Alfonso.
Yes, my liege.
Maybe after you get some food and rest, we can. Can you tell me the names of your family?
I could think of nothing more that I would like than that at this moment, except for a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger sounds fantastic.
Let's get you some food.
So Alfonso is saved, and also very hungry.
Let's go back to the
We have to go back to the spa. Ugh.
well, actually I was suggesting the tavern, but sure.
What, you never had a hamburger while chilling in a spa before?
It's fantastic.
And plus, dying kind of does something a little bit to the BO, so he needs to freshen up.
I mean, I smelled a little ashy before, but other than that.
Not to be the voice of
Nice.
or concern, but are y'all seriously just about to leave like this old man slumped over on the ground?
Oh no, absolutely not. Leon's been my favorite NPC. I'm waiting for our conversation in. It's been on my mind.
Okay.
I was gonna leave.
I wasn't. Leon's dope.
I'm
So,
hoping
but,
Alfonso is you
yeah,
go that way.
Am I able to, like, is Tiberius conscious enough where I can lift him, or like, because that's what I was waiting.
Can you
Darius,
smack him awake?
give me a medicine check.
You said Kaidarius give you a medicine check?
Yep.
Okay. Medicine is wisdom, right? That's good. Ah, because of my punching skills, I have proficiency.
Well, it was almost a 2.
Oh, I was on that too. Yeah, it was 100%. Me would have been a 2 without a doubt.
Kaidarius, you are conscious, but you are quite groggy.
Yeah, I'll try to lift him to his feet and then lead him on Nero, this big old dude, and go grab Leon, and hopefully I see his bed, and I'm planning on putting him onto his bed.
Okay. You do so. Kaidarius, you lean up against Nero. Nero almost topples over, but he heals himself. Nero's also kind of hurt a little bit.
Kaidarius will pat Nero very softly on the face as he's like kind of drunkenly doing that, and you will regain some hit points.
Passively. Like, oh, why does it always feel so good?
Are you casting like what's that called? What's that spell called? Hands. Something hands.
Not
Lay
me.
hands.
That's a paladin thing.
Paladin, yeah. Well, that's what I still was thinking.
Yeah.
You get 8 hit points.
Now when I pick him up, can I feel Leon breathing? Like, would I be worried that he's dead?
Alive.
Okay.
Leon is alive. You and his granddaughter kind of walk over to him and help prop him up on the couch and give him a blanket and a pillow and a pat on the head and a kiss on the cheek, and you're all set.
Oh, Gideon, you're so nice to this guy.
Oh yeah.
Pat on the head and a kiss on the cheek.
Your granddaughter did think that was kind of weird when you like shoved her out of the way so that you could give him the kiss. Whatever.
Ooh. Am I that generous? Man, my character does like Leon. I'm tall again. He's had to help me twice. Yeah, I like him enough. It's fine. I'll go ahead and give his granddaughter a platinum for a good old Leon's troubles.
What's up?
Mark that on my sheet.
She takes it, gingerly takes it out of your hand and is like, thank you so much. And she kind of like takes you by the shoulder and leads you just a little bit away from him. She's like, we can finally put him in a home. And she goes right back to him and starts taking care of him.
I think Leon and Gideon in character would probably laugh. It's just like it caught him off guard, and he's like, "Well, even whatever."
As Nero's helping Alfonso and Kaidarius, he's gonna be kind of like, Kaidarius, I'm uncomfortable with how comfortable it is to carry you. What? Why? How? Why does everything feel good when you're around? It's weird.
The love of the obsidian dragon, my brother.
Smells like cedar and lime.
Gideon comes around the corner after putting. Oh yeah, it must be so bad to feel good, Neo. Heaven forbid.
All right, you guys head back to the bar. Alfonso orders himself 3 cheeseburgers and an ale. Eldith, as you walk in, is holding 2 beers in her hands.
Eldith.
Oh, one of these is
Those,
for
Nero,
Alfonso.
they're the same ones, Nero. Come on.
Eldith. Come on. Drink it up.
I mean,
I go back to the tavern. It's like, oh, these were supposed to be to go. We're actually going to eat them in the spa.
oh no.
What's the one for?
She
Why we
rolled
roll?
Constitution to see if she could chug these beers.
Oh no, Nero, what did you do?
She just tanks one down. Okay. The second one,
There you go.
she gets it down, and then you see the cup immediately fill back up, and she just falls back, passed out on the ground.
Wow.
I like look at Lou and I ain't lifting everyone up. Like I'm done. Like
I thought dwarves were supposed to. Oh wait, no, that's racist.
That is what it. That is stereotype.
I walk
Yeah.
on the ground.
Happy cleans the glass and walks over and be like, "Don't worry, she slept here the past 3 nights. It's fine."
Yeah. Yeah, get Alfonso a good meal.
well, we took it to go.
Oh yeah, he was saying oh no to the fail. That's right. Get a good meal, go to the spa, and let's see. Well, I like to kind of break off to the side over to just me and Lou for while we're all like gathering and stuff like that. Maybe
Well, I'll be hanging out with Kadarius. That's fine. And he's like, oh, actually, I got this one thing I need to do.
it was gonna be like, I was considering letting you do it, just so you know.
I mean, I only wanted to do it to save him. I didn't care how. I mean, hell, even Gideon's option was an option. It wasn't a long-term option.
No, there are bad options. I still on that. I still think there are bad options. But do you remember the old witch lady in the tree that we met? That told us about the whole stones. Like told us all about all that.
On the islands.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
she said something once that I took note. She said that we could change things. Like change the past. So I was thinking, if you did make a few mistakes along the way, like some people being turned into robot people or burning a lot of people, we could change it once we get all these stones. So, yeah, if we make a few mistakes along the way, it's not the end of the world.
I mean, yeah. We just gotta have enough of us alive at the end to make the mistakes better. I mean,
Yeah.
shit. We're not doing so great here, Nero. Like, ignoring the whole alternate world that you guys died in. Like, we just lost Alphonse, and as we're getting him back, Kadarius went down. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was something. I
And
didn't see that coming.
that we I don't think we've seen the last of that Reaper. Like I feel
We'll probably see him again.
He grabbed me.
Well, Well, hey, if I'm around, I'll make sure he doesn't keep you.
I mean, to be fair, I think I'm the only one who hasn't died. And like the second she says that, her fit, like she goes a little bit white because she just knows she just jinxed herself. She's just like, don't let me die, Nero. You can't bring my brain back. Would I rather be dead or one of Gideon's?
I'll get you back another way. Don't worry.
I mean, if you could, that'd be great. I mean, like, I don't want to be dead, but.
I mean, hey, maybe Kaidaris can do something. I mean, he didn't say he could do anything, but I don't know. He's been practicing his. I think he can probably.
I mean, he could fist me back to life.
But yeah, if you die, I'll make sure to get you back.
How are we? We only have one stone. We like 5, but like
we have like 3, I think, or something.
We don't. I mean, we have Gideon. We like get. Why are we letting Gideon carry? Anyway, Gideon has 1, and Slavin has the other 2. Or I guess he's probably passing. Like, we're just giving these up. I mean, that was kind of. Wasn't that something she had said too? The woman on the island.
Yeah, we haven't met the benefactor yet, but
we do have our questions of Jedger. Maybe we stop blindly extraction team 4ing for a minute and do something for ourselves for a little bit. Like at the same time, just like know what we're doing instead of just hired hands.
Well, I'll tell you this, because we're extraction team 4, whether we're serving like whether we're still employed or not, we're extraction team 4, and so I'll tell you, I'm using the stones. I don't care about the benefactor. I'm going to use the stones. It's the only way to. I don't know where they all are, but we're currently hired to get them all. But I kind of have to.
We're going to extract the 5 stones, and then we're going to extract them all again.
Or use them when they're all gathered together. I don't know, but either way.
I mean, you through it all, Nero. We're extraction team 4. I'm here for you. That's what you want to do. That's what we're gonna do.
We need like a sign or something, like a extraction team 4. Yeah.
Just kind of, is it 1, 2, 3? Just 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna go on to the spot.
Lou will fall behind. Like she's definitely like, could we do something? 4? Like,
yeah. We just walk away. We're
like she's trying really hard to figure this out now.
Yep.
Well, Gideon's like, oh man, Kydarius, like I'm just not like right here. I can't get. Can you help with that at all?
Oh yeah, I am very proficient in the art of the masseuse. Crack all.
Oh, thank you. My back is killing me. I may be unkillable, but my back is not. And then after you do that, I was like, ugh, so carrying all this punches for the team. Ugh. Oh, and excluding present company, of course. So, and I whisper to Kadir, it's just a jab at Lou and Nero. You're good.
Okay, they pull their weight a little.
I'm teasing them. Kydarius, like.
Okay, my bad. I am so out of it. I thought you were being mean. No. Okay.
No,
yes.
No.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm trying to be more,
it's fair,
friendly with you guys.
I understand. It is a new thing for you, and I think you're doing great. It'll just take some getting used to on our end, I believe. Well, on their end. You and I, prison buddies, matching tattoos.
Yeah, right. Bunch of tattoos. I don't use the DB word anymore. We good.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Sorry, it's how I was grown up.
It is fine.
It is fine.
Lou,
I
and
do.
do you join Alfonso back at the table?
To the spa.
Oh, you're going to the spa? Okay. Alfonso's still eating. He's absolutely famished. Gideon and Kydarius, where are you going?
Gideon will probably follow Alfonso for a bit. Just to be sure nothing really happens.
I think at some point Luke definitely has to go up to Alfonso and be like, okay, super glad you're back, but I need you to settle a bet for me.
Okay.
Would you rather be dead, be something
Crash?
that Gideon has done, or be a super awesome cybernetic being
And then
with guns in all
Gideon
your
comes up. You cannot be biased in the question.
I felt like I was portraying it. I thought I was being pretty unbiased. I could be a little more biased and be like, okay, you could be dead and nothing happens.
Okay,
You
and
could
then
be
you could
one
be
of
this.
Gideon's stinking, rotting,
You could be this
putrid beings of
disgusting, weird
mindlessness.
mech. You're not even yourself anymore. Like they just put your brain and do whatever.
I mean, you could do anything in one of those bodies. You want to have a gun in every single finger?
He
Done.
puts one finger up. Lucinda. When I toot, can it shoot flames?
Absolutely.
Lou. I'm going with Lou.
Oh come on! I was the only one that bothered to ask if you wanted to be revived.
Like, Lou is just she's sitting high right now. She's just kind of yeah.
Well, of course he's gonna agree with you. He has a crush on you.
I'm gonna go to the spa.
Yeah, please do.
He scuttles off.
Lou's just gonna be like, yeah, well, all I'm saying, my way, we wouldn't have to battle a specter of death. Literal.
My way, you wouldn't have either. I literally control specters for a living.
Yes, but the things that you do are mindless. You're talking about like no, he still has his brain in a robot.
I would say
suit.
mindless. He listens to what I say.
Listen, you are a master. They're your slaves. They have no free will.
Sure. But does really anyone in this world?
What?
My robotic beings do, as a matter of fact. If Crawdiddly wants to go off and be a dishwasher, he can.
I don't know. He looked pretty terrified. He was about to be used for a lot. And I saw that on
I
your
was
face.
stalling for time.
No, you 100% was like, well.
No.
What's that bluff check?
I will take full disadvantage as well.
Yeah, like that's so obvious. Watch you get like double nat 20 though. That's pretty good.
13.
I guess insight.
I mean, he seems pretty sincere.
Lou does not like losing her stuff. She does not like losing the things around her. You maybe get the slight impression that she considers all of you guys inventory.
I mean, I can't take it. I mean, I literally call. I mean, That one's part of bait. I don't even remember her name.
It's Eldith.
Sorry,
see her.
what was that again?
Eldith.
That is a weird way to pronounce bait.
Oh, it's because the B, the AI, and the T are silent. You pronounce all the letters after it, and it's Eldith.
I'll just stick with bait for short. One syllable easier.
I mean, like she hasn't been super useful to us, and like Lou's like
Or
looking
at
down
all.
at the bottom, but like, you know, actually, why is she? I don't really think she's a part of this anymore. I think she's probably just gonna.
She's
sit
tagging
here.
along to get out. Is what like.
I mean, is she? I thought she was from the Underdark.
Well, she
Is
was
from the
also
Underdark,
being chased by
trying to get
Drow.
to the dwarven cities.
Say what? I think.
She is from the Underdark, but she's trying to get to the dwarven cities.
It looks like she's content here, so she might not even leave.
I mean, yeah. At the rate we're all going, none of us will.
Nero, you're in the spa.
Yeah, he didn't have any other deep conversations left to have any other job. I mean, he does want to just spend a little time talking with Alfonso just about his family.
Sure.
Just generic stuff, just learning about them and stuff like that. Other than that, he is going to at some point give Alfonso a gift. Since he's at the spa, Nero's just gonna get out with just his towel and go into his stuff. He got into his bag and pull out a helmet. Like, I found this in a. Actually, I don't want to get into it. It's really complicated, but only a true hero could have this helmet. I want to give this to you, Alfonso. This is a helm of heroism.
Ooh, what
Is what it's called, according to the notes that you gave me.
Oh,
He can cast. Yeah, I believe he can cast the spell heroism, or it has the effect of hero. I actually don't know how long it lasts, but it's called the Helm of Heroism.
The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting modifier. All right. He kind of shakily takes it from you and thanks you. Are you? I mean, in the spa, he sets
So he
it
put
down
on
on
his
the
towel.
chair. He sets it down on a chair, thanks you again, and kind of settles into the water with you. After a beat or two, he says, her name is Helena.
You're a old lady, as they say.
Yes. In the halfling language, her name means shining light. Is
Aw.
fitting because she is mine.
Oh, Alfonso. Helena. That's
I
good.
have-
And y'all had kids, you said?
I have 2 daughters.
I have 2 sisters.
Really.
Maybe they're the same people.
That would that?
Tim's gonna love this because, as you know, all of the D&D languages are actual languages that I've combined together. Our first daughter, her name is Ariadne, which in our language means most holy. Your first in halfling belief, when your first child is a daughter, It means that essentially your family is blessed for eternity.
Huh.
Her name was Most Holy, and our daughter's second name is Catherine, which means purity.
Wait, her second name or your second daughter?
So her second daughter's.
Yes. Okay.
So
Yeah,
Helena,
named
Ariadne, and Catherine.
that when you get back to them, they're gonna be. I don't think they'll be able to take it. All your stories that you have to tell them, they'll see how muscular you are now.
I greatly hope that I get to be back with them one day.
Well, of course you will.
I'm uncertain of how I came into your liegehood, but I hope that whatever powers led me to you will lead me back to them.
Yeah, I'll get you back, buddy. I'll get you back.
I hope. Is there anything anybody else would like to do before finally taking a long rest and getting some sleep tonight?
Just like Gideon would have done perfect timing of that conversation ending. Like,
Hmm?
time for the kicks the door open. He's like, now it's a party.
Yes.
5 minutes before Gideon did that, so near the beginning of the conversation, Kaideris walks into the spa, hears the beginning conversation, and just walks away and goes back.
Nice.
So polite.
Like you hear Gideon's like, what do you mean I should wait, Kydarius? Hey, now it's a party.
All right.
Awesome.
Everybody gets their rest. Everybody gets their long rest. And they finally wake up 8 to 10 hours later for breakfast in the pub. The big question is now what?
I said it once.
Oh.
I'll say it again. We could probably do it ourselves, but since the meeting was happening yesterday, maybe we should check out on the peoples.
Wait on meeting first, and then we rush in.
Kill everything. Oh no, we don't rush in. We don't rush in.
And carefully, be very wise.
I mean,
And then kill everything.
I'm just saying, Nero. I'm just saying that, like, you're like, oh, we can just go and do it by ourselves, but like, we people died from dealing with a stupid ghost.
We're all good now.
Maybe we let other people do it for a little
Yeah,
bit.
it was like a good night's sleep made those mountain of bumps disappear off his face somehow. So good old D&D healing. Good night's sleep. I'm back to normal.
Yes.
He's got a hell of a moisturizing routine. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Kydarius, did you check for any decays of the body? Circle of Death doesn't really leave good residue behind.
Yeah, it seemed to be okay. I slapped myself around a bunch last night. In a feeling way. Okay, you know what?
You came like, okay, like
I feel good.
Yeah, he's doing great.
I'll take your word for it. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
We're yeah.
We're adults and we're playing D&D.
I was just checking on you. That one, you look like you took a big one there. So damn it. So you I'm glad you're good. Glad you're good.
Mm-hmm.
In universe, Lou is losing it.
Yeah.
You definitely assume she's already had maybe a little too much to drink or something, because she's just giggling into her mug the whole time.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to go down that path. What are we wanting to do today?
Go
I
down that
guess the
path.
meeting.
No.
Let's see what happened with the meeting, as I think is a unanimous thing first.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
What's
then
his face had told us to meet back up with the Rat King Chief.
Okay.
Potentially we go with an army and the thingy and take control of the area and hopefully find Titan? Question mark.
Question mark is the truth. All right. So we will begin next session heading toward that meeting and dealing with what that entails.
Or death, probably.
More death, most likely. And that's how we will end our session tonight.